Swear, man. It's like the combination of entitlement and hypocrisy. It's really making women in the West unbearable, bro.
Black women are single. The rate for black women is very high with regards to being single mothers because black men are refusing to marry those women.
Do you believe how dumb you look right now? You look so dumb. You look so stupid.
That's because you bitches keep having babies with Pookie and Ray Rays. What the fuck are you fucking talking about? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with another video. Before we get started, make sure you please like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. On the road to 20,000 subs. Let's get it. Alright, so if you're new to the platform, please subscribe. Oh geez, I appreciate the love and support. Now let's go ahead and jump into it. So today I am going to be reacting to a video that was sent to me by a subscriber. This is another one of the oldies but goodies. And ladies, it's one thing for black women to shame a black man for wanting to go overseas and, you know, find women of other cultures and races. But it's a whole nother thing when you literally have a black American man who went and got an African wife and the black woman still seems to be in her feelings. So for the black men that are watching my channel, even getting an African woman from overseas ain't good enough. Oh my God. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
That's a very good point. Lisa, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to call in because what I want to know is why are y'all blaming everything on feminism? So the lack of progress of a black man in America is based off of feminism?
Oh man. Okay, because there was a guy who, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna take the time to do it because I'm really getting sick and tired of people asking me to do this because I go over these stats a gazillion times. And I'm telling you, after I do this, I really don't want anybody else asking me to do this anymore. Well, I guess this stat shouldn't surprise me. Check this out. Black women were the only group that had a higher divorce rate than marriage rate. Okay. Alright, so look. And I'll try to leave this up so that way I can link it in the description. Alright. Because I don't want anybody asking me for these stats anymore. Because, dude, I'm nobody special. All you gotta do is literally go on Google and look. And look it up. Alright, look. So black people are in the green. In 1940, we've had the highest divorce rate, period, since 1940. All right, 1960s. That's when the feminist movement and all that hit, right? Okay, we were still at about 25% between 1950s and the 60s. 1970, it shoots up almost to 30%. 1980. Over 35%. Looks like probably about 36, 37, give or take. 1990, somewhere between 40 and 45%. Year 2000, 45%. 2010, nearly 50%. And I'd imagine this, and last time I checked, it's about 50% or a little bit more now. So I wanted to show y'all that because I've been seeing that in the comments as well. And yeah, so the divorce rate has pretty much doubled since the feminist movement started. Women initiate majority of divorces because last time I checked, the men didn't have anything to do with this feminist movement. Now back to the video.
Who said that?
Why are you guys constantly saying, "Oh, well, your education doesn't matter"? I feel like anyone who has education, whether it be a white person, a black person, a Chinese person, it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if it's a high school graduation, a college graduation. Why would you tell a female that her education doesn't matter?
Because it doesn't. Because at the end of the day, you're always going to expect the man to carry majority of the load, especially financially. And y'all tend to weaponize it and hang it over men's head as an excuse to disrespect a man. Fellas, am I missing anything? Like, ladies, y'all literally try to act like y'all one up, like y'all better than a man just because of a damn piece of paper.
We do not care.
Real life don't care about your damn degrees.
Nope.
And neither does these bills that most of y'all don't want to go half on anyway. So again, why the hell does your degree matter? Why should it matter to a man? If it matters to a woman, kudos, man. Yo, congratulations. But for most men,
we do not care.
You feel me? Unless it's like, unless y'all willing to build and do the whole 50-50 thing that y'all try to shit on so much, then yeah, men aren't gonna care. Simple logic, ladies. I don't know why that's so hard for women to accept. Let's keep it moving.
No, Lisa. We're not saying it doesn't matter. It's for some reason a demographic of women like to try and weaponize their education, and
that's
what. Go ahead.
That's the problem. I think, listen, most of these people that come on your platform, Diners, are educated. Okay?
Right.
So
right.
when you're going on a date, naturally that's going to be something that either the other party brings up or you bring it up. Men keep saying, "Oh well, she said she had education." It's a part of the conversation. It's not a matter.
Not necessarily. No. Like if I'm talking to you and the first thing you want to bring up, I'm an educated woman, strong, and you can't handle me. Like what do you like?
Sometimes when you're having a conversation, people hear what they want to hear. You know what I mean? That could be the highlight of what you drew out of the conversation versus that's what I'm with.
And which people tend to hear what they want to hear in a conversation. Don't worry, I'll wait. Yeah, which gender tends to pay attention to what they want to hear, not what they need to hear? I don't even gotta say that. I already know what everybody in the comments gonna say. Let's keep it moving.
No. I'm a female. I've been on many dates. I know how the conversation goes. You know how the conversation goes. But I also know men want to hear what they want to hear. You understand?
But it's out of context. Okay, again, we're not talking about if you're courting somebody. We're talking about
that's the progression into marriages, and not. So
Lisa, again, completely out of context, okay?
It's not out of context because it's a building. What I'm saying to you is
Lisa,
when people are courting one and see, and this is the thing, you want to give the males respect, Diners, but you don't. Whenever a female comes in, you're cutting them off, you're hanging up on them. You have an issue with Black American females.
See, now I'm pissed the fuck off. Bitch, you've been the one cutting them off the whole goddamn time. You've literally taken over the damn show. You ever notice whenever it's a female on here that hops on somebody's platform and they don't like what somebody says, the first thing they want to do is say, "Oh, well, you don't want to let women speak and you want to cut them off." When they're literally doing that to the person at the person's platform that they're speaking on. Make it make sense. You can't sit over here and accuse somebody of doing the exact same thing that you're doing on their platform. I swear, man. It's like the combination of entitlement and hypocrisy. It's really making women in the West unbearable, bro. Let's keep it moving.
Hold on. 1 second. Hold on. Black Beauty. Are you there, Black Beauty?
Hey, Diners. How are you?
Hey, Black Beauty. Have I ever cut you off or hung up on you?
You just hung up on the other lady.
Okay. Hold on. Black Beauty. Have I? Because somebody. Okay, Black Beauty. Now you watch my show. Have I? And Ezra. Have I hung up on men before and rushed? Okay, thank you. Black Beauty. Black Beauty. Have I hung up on men and rushed them off before?
Not one time, but I don't want to be involved in whatever.
Okay, so Ezra, have I?
See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't want to be involved in translation. I don't want to hold another woman accountable because the sisterhood is more important than holding that woman accountable. You can't make this shit up, man. Damn. See what I mean? These are the same women that want men to hold each other accountable, but right here on the panel, you can't even tell her that she's wrong.
What the French toast?
No, I'ma just stay out of it. Now, imagine if a man had that same approach, man. A woman would be like, oh, he a coward. Oh, he's soft. Look, he don't want no smoke. He's scared. But then y'all turn around and get presented the same situation and it's, oh, nah, my name been in it, I ain't in it.
Bruh.
Get gone somewhere, man. Let's keep it moving.
Hung up on men and rushed them off before?
Yeah, it's been times I feel like you hung up on me before, man.
Yeah, so
Sometimes.
so Lisa, I'm confused. Where's this coming from?
I feel like whenever someone's not saying what you want them to say, is you immediately cut them off, you hang up, or you get the point that I'm making, the main point that I'm making.
No, Lisa, hold on, Lisa.
I'm older than you, Diane. I'm older than you, so I want to put out this main point to black men. You young black men that have these platforms, what you have to understand is that chess is being played against y'all, and you are a part of social engineering. What? So with the very thing that you're doing against your only counterpart that can help you out of the situation that you're in, because there is no group of men that put their woman down, drag their woman through the mud, talk shit about their women. Oh, their women ain't this, their women ain't that. Oh, I'm going to go date another nation of women. I'm going to tell you what, if you want your stake in America, which it seems like the beta males are fleeing, and that's okay because the warriors are going to stay. We're going to fight for what's ours. In America, this land
Who's fighting? Lisa, who's
belongs
fighting?
to native indigenous black people, okay?
Whoa, okay, Lisa.
My grandmother.
Blacks were here before Christopher Columbus got here, and guess what? Our history has not been told. Our history has not been told, and black people were here before white people arrived. If y'all want to run to Africa, that's fine. We don't have a problem with that. But stop trying to drag black American women down like we ain't shit. We have an education. It's nothing wrong with that. But we still want to be married to. Single black women are.
Lisa, this is what I want you to do. You say you are indigenous to America. I want you to speak your indigenous language. I want you to say everything right now, moving forward, in your indigenous language. Okay, I'm gonna mute you and go. Go.
Black are single. Black women are single.
No, I want you to speak your indigenous language. I want you your indigenous language. I want you to speak your indigenous language.
I will go back to that, but give me a moment. Black women are single. The rate for black women is very high with regards to being single mothers because black men are refusing to marry those women.
Do you believe how dumb you look right now? You look so dumb. You look so stupid.
That's because you bitches keep having babies with Pookie and Ray Rays. What the fuck are you fucking talking about? Bruh, I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with the screens, bruh. Y'all already know the stats. Over 50% of black males are single and childless. I've seen 54%, I've seen 56, I've seen 57. Maybe it varies based on what year. But you have that and 30% of black men are married with children. Once again, that small percentage of men they keep complaining about. Whoever this Lisa chick is, like, yo, quit trying to... See, this is what I mean. You want to sit over here and say, we're just dragging black women through the mud when we make these videos or we have these conversations. But then you will turn around and say something like this when only a small percentage of men are responsible for all these children being born out of wedlock. And then want to turn around and shit on the other 50-something% that are actually responsible, and you want to sit over here and want to call them betas and say they fleeing the country. See what I mean? When you actually responsible and you on your purpose and you putting yourself first so that way you can build for a family and a legacy in the future, you're seen as but you see that the country that you're within isn't really producing wives in an abundance. So when you leave the country to find something more traditional, they want to call you beta and say you fleeing the country. Get the fuck out of here, bro. This woman is, let's keep it moving, bro. This video gonna be long. I don't even care, man. Let's keep it moving.
The birth rate is high, but guess what? The impregnation rate by black men is very high. This is what needs to be understood. So black men have to start taking accountability for the high rate of single motherhood.
Even though there's more black men single and childless than there are women.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
There's only 40% of black women are childless. Over 50% of black men are. Lady, what does that tell you?
Because you guys are making the single mothers. You don't have to impregnate.
Ain't nobody putting a gun to their head and making them have these damn babies. Shut up.
Them, and you also could marry them, which you're not doing. You're not stopping from doing either one.
And if that was the case, 80% of the time, y'all divorce in any damn way. So what sense does it make?
Okay, Lisa, can you speak your language, please?
Excuse me?
Your indigenous language, can you please speak it?
My indigenous language was not told to us. Listen, I'm not gonna make. Listen, you know. I think you already know, Dinus, about this, but because you don't want to, you need to benefit business-wise by the currency ratios that exist over in Africa versus the European dollar that you use, or the euro that the British black uses. I understand the whole business opportunity that exists. If their currency was the same as ours, there wouldn't be no benefit from y'all fleeing over there. You're only going over there because they're compromised right now because their currency is less than ours. So you're actually benefiting from a colonial structure that is against Africa. It doesn't help Africa that when you come over there, you seem rich.
Hold on. Actually, listen. Didn't you hear?
The only reason why y'all want to go over
a lot of black American men, they come to Africa.
You want to,
and we build here in Africa.
Cheaper, period. That's it. You can't date American.
We build in Africa too
because you can't afford it. That's the reason why y'all don't want to do it.
No, that's not the reason why I don't date American women.
Black Americans are not the ones oppressing you. Black American females are not the ones oppressing you. We don't keep jobs from you. We don't imprison you. We don't beat you down with.
And I'm not the one who got you pregnant either.
Black American
who got you pregnant?
But the black American woman.
So you can't say that we get you pregnant.
Ezra, I want people to hear this. Let her talk. Go ahead, Lisa. Go ahead.
The black American woman is not your enemy. That is the main point that I want to make. The black American woman is not your enemy.
And we never said y'all was our enemy. The problem is that y'all are the ones that are acting like y'all are. Y'all treat us like we are y'all enemy. That's the problem. But once again, this is a woman that can't put a mirror to her face because she thinks women are right all the goddamn time just because they got a fucking vagina. Let's keep it moving.
Right. You said that you were going to stop doing that, and you didn't stop doing it. At one point in time, you slowed down with it, but now I see you picking up the hate again. The black American female is over here struggling, holding it down. We're holding it down. We've been getting impregnated, disrespected. We don't have fathers to protect us to say, no, you're not going to impregnate my daughter. You have to decide whether you want to marry her first. Then you can decide whether I'll let you be with my daughter or something. We don't have that. We're stuck.
And the reason why y'all don't have that is because for years and decades, y'all been picking guys that aren't suitable to be fathers. Y'all pass over those guys. See, hypergamy been a thing for a long time. Like it's just now being put out in the world for everybody to see. And that's another reason why women like you hate these spaces, because y'all don't like that men are discovering this truth. So I'm like, so then you try to bring all this into the conversation to try to deflect from the real reason why y'all end up in these situations. Because those guys that would be good fathers and husbands, y'all overlook them in y'all best years. Then y'all wait till after y'all done had children. I need to find somebody to play stepdaddy. No, that's the guy that you should have got it with in the first damn place. This is literally just the Russell Wilson argument all over again. Why come y'all don't pick the Russell Wilsons first? Let's keep it moving.
Suffering from the broken black family as well. But you guys are out here on these dumbass platforms, and O'Shea started it before he stopped it. I see he doesn't do it anymore, and I do appreciate that. But Dinus, I thought you would not be doing it too. How you gonna sit up here and tell a black girl her education don't matter? Like you literally went to college yourself. So if her education don't matter, why did you go to college? This is the wrong representation for black children.
Right.
Now you have kinky hair black kids. You wrote about kinky hair black kids, right? You making money off of it, but yet you want to turn around and tell a little black girl her education don't matter. The only thing she should be concerned about is standing in the kitchen cooking for a man and taking care of babies. That is wrong. That is wrong, and you need to understand you're being played. All you black men who are on this platform trying to bash black women, guess what? You all are being played. Chess is being played. You are a part of social engineering.
Okay, so if that's true, are you saying the same thing to those black women that are swirling and divesting and telling black women that they should delete black babies that are boys? You got that same energy for them? Don't worry, I'll wait. Because it seems like when black men hold women accountable, it's bashing. But when women are saying stuff like what these swirlers and these divestors saying, y'all ain't got no energy for them. Y'all ain't got no smoke for them.
Nope.
Let's keep it moving. It's almost over with.
The system of white supremacy wants you to drag your black woman down because he knows that is your trump card. And we have to tear the black woman down. Disrespect her. Never marry her. Make her have all these kids and have her be a single. Devalue her. That is your trump card. Your black woman is your trump card and she's your only way out. I don't understand. You can flee to another country all you want. But guess what? If the minute those Africans want you out, you will be back in America, right here standing with your black woman. And we will be here waiting for you. Guess what? We'll be here waiting for you. But we are your trump card. You put us down. It's terrible what's going on. These channels are all over the place, putting black women down like we ain't shit. We take care of the family. We feed our kids. We work our asses off because we see the oppression that black men are going through. And so, yes, we're not as feminine as we used to be, but we're not masculine because we want to be. We're masculine because we have to be.
Okay, and if you really saw what black men were going through, then why have y'all spent decades and decades and decades tearing black men down and expecting us to just take it on the chin? It wasn't until the last 5 or 10 years when black men started speaking up. Now look, we got women like you over here throwing temper tantrums on somebody else's platform. Boy, I'm like, it just goes to show you who really got thicker skin between genders. Let's keep it moving.
Our black men just can't get the jobs we can get. We understand that, and there's only a few of you diners. People aren't like you. They don't have the education that you. There's not a lot of black men that have the education that you have. They don't have the skills that you have. But to me, I feel like educated black men, y'all look down on Pookie and Ray Rays that was born in bad situations. And there's a lot of smart people that live in the hood. I hope y'all realize that. There's a lot of smart black guys out there. They just need opportunity. They don't have support systems. They don't have fathers. They don't have uncles.
And thank you. I'm going to go ahead and end it here because she just told on herself right there. Y'all look down on the Pookies and Ray Rays because they're not educated. No, we look down on them because those are the men that y'all are having children with, born out of wedlock. Y'all know they ain't good enough, only to turn around and get on another man's platform and throw a temper tantrum and lump up all the other guys that are actually good for you and try to say that we need to help those Pookie and Ray Rays become better men because those are the men that y'all really want. See, this is that uncomfortable conversation that black women need to have amongst each other. Y'all need to have that conversation amongst each other before you come over here spewing all this fucking rhetoric on somebody else's platform. Because this is a bunch of bullshit. You can't have this conversation without having that conversation amongst other black women first. Why the hell are y'all over here shaming the educated black men down for wanting a more traditional setting in a relationship or marriage? But then at the same time, y'all want those same men to uplift the Pookie and Ray Rays. When those are the guys that are causing this single motherhood issue that we have in the black community. Look at the stats. This is probably one of my longest reactions, but this had to be done, man. Because when I saw this, I was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go off." Man, hey, if you watch to the end, man, I salute you, bro. Yo, let me know what y'all think about this. This was crazy, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. And hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. And also, music finally touched down. Link is in the description if you want access to my music. All right. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.